Welcome everybody to episode 3 of our Elm Creek Let's Play series. So, let's have a catch up. We've got some eggs there, nearly full. We'll have to get rid of them before we sleep again. The animals looking good. Food is getting lower, but still 2,600 litres. Well, these are doing well. Obviously selling without storing, so that's good. And yep, everything looks good. Oh, I should show you this actually. You can see the doors open and shut, so you can actually go in and out of the greenhouses as well. Pretty cool. Right. So I made a couple of changes since our last episode. And that's because there was a slight mess up. But sheep are looking quite well. Still got plenty of food. Health is looking good, and there's 25 of them now. So we've had 10 lambs. So we've got now a full plot of sheep. So that'll be good for our. You know, we didn't pay for them. They came after the gestation period. So yeah. It's looking pretty good, the farm. We're just building it up slowly but surely. So, and here's what I changed. Basically, I've added a mod. I know I said I wouldn't, but to be honest, I needed to because I made a little mistake. But this is the trailer, the dolly, which actually locks in the dolly, and that is an auto load trailer. So let me show you how that works. So this dolly, it's a modification, but basically when you're reversing, it locks it into the trailer, so it doesn't turn. So it makes it much easier for reversing. And with it being an auto load trailer, it means I can just get all these eggs and whatever we need to sell onto the trailer a lot easier and a lot quicker than using the forklift. Forklift is still going to be needed for the farm, but that can be just internal. But yeah, see, I've locked. See how straight is that now? Lock the dolly. Only problem is you can't really turn it when it's locked. So I'll just have to take it off for now. While I just angle it a bit better. Should do it. Lock it back in. Reverse. That should be close enough, I think. Let's just open up the curtain side. Oh, it's the other side, but it doesn't really matter. Press R. And there you go. All the pallets of eggs have been loaded. So, yeah, let's see if we can sell those. So, I think we'll be going over to the bakery again. A sip of tea. Yeah, so bakery's 2602. Johnson's Farmer Market a little bit more money, but it's a lot farther. So let's just get it down in the bakery. Yeah, and the reason I got the auto pallet because I made a slight mistake on the greenhouses. Not all of them were set to sell, and some were set to store. So when I first started the game off camera, I noticed all the greenhouses were full of pallets. So I started to shunt them in the forklift truck. But it was such a pain. I just said, quality of life. This is what I would do anyway, especially for shunting to and fro and selling stuff with pallets, bags and that sort of stuff. Is just get an auto load trailer. So it's the same trailer, it's just a modded version with auto load on it. And then obviously I got the dolly which locks the fifth wheel effectively. So let's see if we can get this round and sell these eggs off. Okay, let's see if we can just get this round. Maybe a bit of a tight corner this. I'm not sure if I should have done it another way, but let's Let's give it a shot. No. If there was more power, I could pull this. But there's not. You notice then when I took the when I locked the fifth wheel, it sort of dragged my tractor out a little bit. But that's still not giving me the clearance. Come on. Bit of jiggy. In these areas, and this map is reasonably good, but some of the maps you get on, tight isn't in it, especially if you get some of the bigger trucks and the bigger tractors. So let's see if we can just force it. Come on, you can do it. I'm a bit stuck on the front now, I think, with my tractor, so I just need to back it up a little bit. Edge it, come on, you can do it. Yes, just about. I've sold some eggs on all this shenanigans, but not enough. Right, let's straighten it up and back it straight in. Lock the axe, lock the axle, lock the dolly, and back it straight up. Am I close enough there to get it done? Should be, I'm on it. I just auto unloaded and now it tells me I have no capacity for the eggs. Let's get them back on the truck. You press on the keyboard, for me anyway, it's I for unload. And oh, there's collectible. It's worth collecting these, by the way. Some maps have them, some don't. All the base maps do. You collect them because it's extra cash. Let's see what that was. It was $1,000 just for collecting a collectible. Yep, I'll have that. Pardon me, van. Right, let's get over to the restaurant, the fast food restaurant. Should be able to get rid of the remaining eggs there. Okay, just a bit further up the road, just before the station. And get in as close and as tight as we can. I try and avoid the trees, because even these little trees, it's a bit thingy really, but yeah. So here we've got the eggs. Come on, just there you go. All done. I didn't see what we got, but we'll check later. I see we can get just over £3 for them couple of eggs that was left. I think it will be wise now to get those bit of wool. You don't get a lot of for wool, but we'll get a few grand. But wool is more important to get set up. Just be able to get that auto loaded. Yep. Yeah, wool's good to get initial setup because we want that on the production line. And I've said I wanted cotton as well. Cotton is one of the most lucrative crops in the game. But if you combine wool and cotton together, you can put it into a spinnery, where we're going to go with these this wool, by the way. And you can get a lot of money then for the cloth you get from that, but you don't stop there. You can then add into that factor. No, I'm on the wrong tab there. I need to go onto my wool, into my prices. So yeah, it's the farmer's market or the spinnery. Let's go to the spinnery. Yeah, so once we get the spinnery ourselves, we can either buy that one over there or we can actually build one on our land. And then we can build a tailor shop. At least I'm pretty sure we can get a spinnery. I mean another one, that is. So it's not flashing, it's over there. There it is, there's the flashing one. So that's where we're going, and we're heading down this road here from here, so all the way over the highway and we're around the bend. So let's get going. And we'll talk more when we get there. Going over the highway now. As you can see, there's a right hand turn there, which is the road that actually connects to the highway. We don't want that one. We want that road with the red cars on. Head into our green highlight, and let's take a little shortcut. We're in a tractor after all. Do a bit of off-roading. We should be able to tuck in behind that van. Very slow, this tractor, but it's served us well. We've not paid a penny for it. It came with the farm, so we've certainly had our money's worth out of it. This land at the side here would be really handy to buy. Something I wouldn't mind to own. That nice 3 fields together. Only problem is it's 261 and 212, so yeah, we need a bit of money for that. But that should actually include the spinnery as well, so we could just buy that land and get the spinnery in it. But we just need to earn a little bit more money first. But yeah, this bit of land here would be good. It'd be good to have cotton here, because literally we could just get the cotton, harvest it, and bang it straight to the spinnery. So let's go and drop this this cotton off. Should be able to just drive straight in here, I think. Yep. And that's it, that's gone, and just over 7k for that. Like I say, not a huge amount, but we didn't have a full load there anyway. Now we've got them extra 10 sheep. Once they grow to full size, we should start getting you know, some good wool on a regular basis. And we're really going to have to start now spreading out our fields, I think, and perhaps getting some more. Start building up our farm. Like I said, I like more fields, especially around our farm. These couple of fields here, when I'm driving through now, would be good. Well, there's 3 fields here, so and then we get the spinnery as well. And then all we need is the tailor shop. And then we'll be earning a fortune. So that's what this game's all about, you know. It's setting your stall out as such, getting your sort of plans in place, purchasing your farms, purchasing your fields, purchasing your productions, you know, and we're not doing too bad currently. We started with 100k, we've been up and down, but we've still got 200k left now, so which is enough to buy another good sized field, I think. Again, we'll look for the fields that are near us that have already got something on, so we can harvest it. It's sort of like a bit of a cash boost for us. But we are going to have to start, you know, thinking about, you know, getting our own equipment, and we need full farm equipment really. We obviously need a trailer of our own, a better tractor. We need quite a bit really, so we're going to need to start earning some money. So hopefully we'll be able to just pause buying fields and start to concentrate on earning some cash. Just give it a quick save, just in case something happens. So let's have a look. We've already starting to get some eggs, that's good. Don't need to check the... Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So we're looking, this is where our farm, I'd like to get these adjacent. That's not a bad one to get hold of actually. I've got 200 grand. So I think getting these, that cotton one I could definitely do with, but can't really afford cotton right now, so because we need separate machines for cotton. We need a cotton harvester. There's that field which would be good to get, along with these, this one here and 49 above it. In fact, all around this square really. We look to see what they are. Yep, they're canola, 47 and 50. Can easily get that. There's our cotton at the top, and 41 and 43, which don't look too bad actually, especially this one over here. So it's literally just across the way. I'm not going to break my neck going to it. Ooh, there's a couple of deer there. Yeah, so here's the cotton field. It's still growing yet. But like I say, I wouldn't want to buy that right now because I haven't got anything. I mean, I could lease again, but this field definitely is a potential for us. It's quite high on yield as well. And on a bit of a bonus, we can actually feed the chickens with this as well. So I think I might buy this one. 150k. Yeah, it's gonna make us suffer a little, but it should leave us enough cash. 50k. So all I need now is to lease a harvester again. And then go for it. So let's look at the leases then. So yeah, I'm tempted to go straight for the top, to be fair. Just get the biggest and the fastest. Again, you know, we'll do another playthrough with mods this time. You know, after this one, we'll get a lot more mods in. But this one should be alright for now, I think. You know, 24 mile an hour. 25k. So that's going to pretty much take us right down. So all we need now is a header for that. Yep, there's only really one. It's quite large as well, so we shouldn't take us too long to get that field done. It's bigger than the first one we had, what we started with, but it's not huge. So yeah, that should work. Here it is. Nice and big. We will need to empty this one though, no doubt, at least once or twice, because it's a medium-sized field we bought. And we just that's how we just press A on my controller anyway, just to open it all up. Yep, let's get this over to the field. And here we are. Let's get cracking. So we do the same thing as we did with our earlier one, but this one has more point. So we're going to do the header again. So basically going to circle the whole field on the outer rim. And then it's a good habit to get into, especially when you're going to be using workers, and we will be using workers. And I might bring one or two mods in, especially especially core player, where we can get workers to do this for us, but there's a mod which does that better. But I'll explain that once I download it. And yeah, it is a good way of doing it. But you can also do it on a worker. But the thing is, I'll speed the video up and let's get this done. Yeah, and cutting back in now, as I was saying, we're full. So what I'm going to have to do now, I'm just going to drop the header. And normally we would do this by putting it into a trailer now, or getting a trailer to follow us, depending on how you want to play. But it's just us, and since our farm is literally just the field away, I'm just going to take the whole harvester and drop it straight in the grain, into the grain silo. It's the quickest, it's the cheapest, and we don't need anything else. So let's just go and drop this into the grain silo. We just spin it round, then we can extend the arm out, just like we did on the first episode. And we should be able to drop it straight in the grain silo. Just need to get it over the grid, and there you go. It's quite a lot of grain that this holds, much more than the first one we had, which was tiny. But obviously it's I think 13.8 meters is the header, so it's huge. A little bit of a spray there from the straw collector. It always does that when it's emptying. Okay, that's done. Let's pull the arm back in, head back over to the field. This is why I wanted us to be, to get the fields pretty much around our farm. And also, that's why our farm's so small fields, we can just utilise that better to put our farming equipment and barns and any other stuff we need on there, such as sheds for our equipment when we eventually own enough. But for now, let's speed up the video again. and finish off. Back in a little bit. And as you can see on that speeded up version, I had to empty again, so but just a little bit to do and we're done. So I can drop our header here as I don't need it anymore. Let's just head back to the farm again, just to drop this little last bit off. And then we can return our vehicles and our header. I'm just going to try to see if I can actually get some of this into that chicken coop. Not sure if the harvester will drop it in or not. So we can give it a try, just get the arm out a little bit. Just probably have to move it away from those trees. Will it go? Will it do it? Will it done it? Don't think it's going to do it. Perhaps it's not in the right place, but well, it doesn't matter if I can't do it. No. I'll drop it in with the when we get a trailer after, before we sell the remaining stuff. Okay, so we'll drop this little bit in. Only I think was it 848 litres, not a lot. And that's it, all done and dusted. So what we can do now is just go down and bring all our leased items back. Rightio. So just check. Yeah, I definitely need to put some food in the chickens, I think. Yeah, definitely. Just let me check actually. head over to the field. So we're going to have some straw to collect. I'm not going to do that straight away. I don't think anything's going to happen to the straw. So we'll get a baler to bale all that again. And then eventually we'll get these others. Can't afford them right now. And to be honest, I don't really want to do sunflowers because we have to get separate equipment for the sunflowers. At least in the base game, without any mods. But we can't afford it anyway, so it's pretty moot. But probably could get this whole section, I think. Get that wheat as well on 20, and it gives us that top end as well. If you get 7 and 20, we get all that top end there next to the highway. That's got a lot of grass, which we can always then use for our sheep. And get these other two, and then just finish off this little corner here. And potentially this one as well. And then that would give us probably all we need at this point for our farm. So what we need now, let's get out of here. We need to basically get a lease a trailer, and then we can sell off our grain we've just got, because we only got 20k in the bank. This crop type here, canola, is not so bad. It's pretty low though, 60% sort of yield, so it's not great, but again, it's doable for us, and it gives us a little bonus because it's already ready to harvest. And we'll have to do it reasonably quick. Otherwise, the farmer who owns the field will do it anyway. So what do I need here? I've got just nearly 37,000 litres. So let's pick a trailer and get it done in one go. So I think it's probably going to take a high-end trailer for 37k's worth. 37.5 there. That one seems alright. Yeah, it's over 40, so that would work. Yep, we'll lease it. 3 grand. But as same as our truck trailer, this grain hopper is also a fifth wheel type of thing, so we'll need our little dolly here. So just need to unhook this from our pallet trailer. Okay, let's go over and pick up the grain trailer and sell this stuff. Here we go, it's quite a big one. This has, I'm not sure if it's got 2 or 3. I'm not sure if it's the mod version what's got 3. I think this has got 2 sections in it, so which are independently sort of separated. Right, so we're back. Yep, so we've got two sections that we can fill. So we'll fill one section and then we'll just have to roll under and fill the next. And same for dropping as well. We drop it in sections. and we just have to activate each one. So okay, so let's see where we are. Let's cover the rear one. Actually, let's just back it up a little bit. Try to fill the first one if we can. Right, with no wheat, and there's our bell. It's just a right hand across, so we can just drop that. And it's dropping it into the back one. Oh well. Once this is full, it'll stop. Then we just need to reverse it, and then we can drop some more in the front one. Okay. Should do it. This should fill up the whole trailer. 90%. So just about right there. We were right with our math. Silo is empty. Cool. Let's go and drop it now into the chicken coop. At least some of it. So we'll fill that right up. So I should be able to just drive straight over there and then wait for it to flag up, and there you go. Right button Y, hit that. Can't see it, but it flows from the bottom. I don't know if you can catch it there. Yeah, you just see it flowing from the bottom. So that's that. Quite quick. Wasn't a lot to fill. Okay, this dolly's great that you can lock it. Right, so we just need now to sell our stuff. So if you go back to barley, look at the best option. We don't want to do Goldcrest Valley because that means using a train, and I'll show you that at some point, but let's put it into the grain mill. That's the best option, I think, for us, what's on this map. For Goldcrest Valley, we'd need to go to a train station and then hire the train, literally. Not sure why I got out there, but hey ho. Did I flag it? No. I need to highlight grain mill. It should be highlighted in the distance there. There it is. Keep forgetting to take off the lock for the dolly. Right. And I cut that bit out for the long drive. We've seen enough long drives, and just to keep the video a bit shorter, we're here at the grain silo now, so we can just literally park over the grid there to drop off our payload. So we'll get the first one over. And there's the flag. And there we go, dropping it. So once this is dropped, we can then just go a bit forward. The other one's over the top, but it's not flagged. Oh, I have to swap it here. So the tip side is currently at the front. I need to change that to the rear. Okay, now that should be set. Get it going. Almost done. That's it, 20 grand just for that rear one. Right, let's get back to the farm. So back at the farm now. I've returned the lease vehicle now, so the trailer's gone back to the shop. And we're sat at 48k. How much have we got here? So I've still got a bale there. Starting to get wool again. So the sheep are happy. Just check our water situation. Yeah, over 7,500 litres. So we're alright for water. It's lasted quite a while, that water. We're in April already, and I put it in what, June, July. So like I say, it's probably over a year, that water. So yeah, we're looking good for that. And our grain cellar should be full, pretty much. All the chickens are 100%. So I think that's us. So like I said, we just need to buy probably a couple of more fields, and then really start to think about building our farm equipment up, getting our farm operational. So that's going to be the plan. We might look at the next episode of getting those canola fields. We'll do one sleep. Just see how far we get. Just see what sort of money we get coming in for the next month, which I think is we can see what the whole of April has given us. So if we look into our finance tab again, see some more eggs have appeared. So if we go down to our finances tab, yep, we're not doing too bad. Not too bad at all. So we're April. Yeah, we got about 71k, nearly 72k, I guess, for products we've sold. So we're getting there. We're getting back to 60k. Yep, I think we've done pretty well. We're heading in the right direction, and we're not going bankrupt, and we've not needed to use any loans, and we've not used any sort of cheats, I guess. We've not added our extra money from any other method that any normal farmer would, would do anyway. So folks, I think for that we're going to bring the episode to a close, and if you can, give me a like, subscribe. It really helps. It really helps me to keep the channel going. And if there's anything that you want to see in future episodes, don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.